Just wanted to let any of you know that unsubscribed from One Awesome Inch, that he is back. We can now call him the man formerly known as One Awesome Inch. So he's still going to be making videos, but he's changed his channel name to Timothy Keller Van Dweller. And I'll put a link down below to it and right up here. In case you did unsubscribe, you can just resubscribe. His channel's going to be a little bit different now. He's made some changes, not just the channel name, but I think we'll still see kind of the same thing that we expect from him. So I'm happy that he's going to stick around and keep making videos, and I'm intrigued to see kind of the changes that he makes. Now, I do have some thoughts on what it's like to be a small channel and what it's like to not get a whole lot of views. In this day and age in YouTube, it's tough, you know. So now I got to remember to call One Awesome Inch Timothy Keller, which we'll see how that goes. The one thing that I kind of understand with Timothy Keller is that making videos does take a whole lot of time. And if you have a regular job like him and I do, it is hard to find time to edit the videos. You know, the shooting doesn't take a whole lot of time. You know, you can pull your phone out of your pocket and shoot something, but it's putting those videos together, the editing process, and then the uploading process is difficult too. At least it is for me. Now, I use a phone to shoot my videos. My phone is my camera. The one thing I've found is that if I had to rely on my phone to edit videos, I would never get a video out. It just takes much too long, at least for me. I know Timothy Keller didn't ask for suggestions, and I know he's continuing on shooting with his phone like he has been, but that would be kind of my one suggestion to anybody that's in kind of the same boat as us. If you're going to try to rely on your phone, like a lot of us do, to shoot, I think that's perfectly fine. But to edit, I feel like if I didn't have my iPad to edit, I just wouldn't be able to do it. I think that it would be much easier for most people to edit either on a laptop or even on a tablet. The other thing I was going to say was, you know, I have been to the point where I've thought about giving up making videos too, and I know the last video that I did, I think people got the impression that I was ready to hang it up as well. I don't rely on YouTube for making money, so I'm just doing this as a hobby, and so for me, it is a great hobby that I really don't want to give up. But I also don't really want to set a schedule for myself. I tried to do that before, and I just found that it turned my fun little hobby into something that felt a little bit like work. And, you know, I work at least 40 hours a week. If I have something that feels kind of like a job, it's not something I'm going to keep up with. So I have to kind of be a little bit careful on how I approach my YouTube because you know, I don't want to get burnt out with it. You know, I might spend 2 or 3 hours shooting, editing, and uploading a video, and then I get less than 1,000 views on it. That I'm spending time on that is not time worthwhile. So there again, I have to think about this as a hobby. This is my hobby. This is what I do for fun. Just as a little aside, I don't really enjoy the filming process. I don't really enjoy taking pictures. And obviously the uploading is just time that you're sitting there wasting. But the editing I find fun because I'm not good at it. It's very difficult, and I find that that's what I like about the editing. The difficulty part of it makes it a kind of a fun thing for me to do. So that's kind of what I think about is I kind of think, well, you know, I enjoy that kind of difficult process of getting in and editing these little clips of videos that I take, because I don't always want to take the phone out of my pocket and shoot something. So when I do actually get to the point of editing, I've got a bunch of jumbled clips that I have to kind of stitch together. And because I'm not good at editing, I find that that's the fun part of it for me, the editing part. I do find, you know, a great deal of enjoyment just interacting with everybody. The comments are really quite fun. You know, the comments are much more interesting on my channel than they are than the videos themselves, I think. So, in fact, there's one fellow that I usually pin his comments to the top because they're just absolutely hilarious. But anyway, about that, you know, on a small channel like mine and Timothy Keller's, the man formerly known as One Awesome Mensch, one of the things that help on a small channel is to comment. If you leave comments and if you click that little thumbs up button, that kind of tells YouTube that this is a channel that they need to kind of promote. Any kind of interaction is a good thing in the eyes of YouTube, and so that's one thing that I try to do on small channels is I always try to leave a comment, and I always click that thumbs up button. Now, I know a lot of you are watching on television screens, and so you may not actually realize that there's a thumbs up button to click or a thumbs down button to click, or that you can leave comments. But I think that that's kind of one of the things that is bad about the kind of changing landscape of YouTube is more and more people are watching on television sets, and they don't even realize that those kind of interactive features are there on YouTube, and YouTube is really looking for interaction on channels as the channels that they promote. There's been a couple of times that I was just absolutely done with making videos. It's been quite a few months since I felt that way, but there was another channel called Wander Dano that right after I had decided I didn't want to make any more videos, I was just sick of it. And it was really just because I had some troll comments, and I didn't have a whole lot of people watching my videos as well. So I just felt kind of dejected about the whole thing. But Wander Dano did a video saying, you know, it was his advice to just keep making videos and don't worry about the views. And I like that idea, you know. The views don't really matter, you know. What if less than 1,000 people watch this video? You know, this is still my hobby. It's not something I'm relying on for people to watch. And so, you know, you think about it that way, it kind of changes your view on making videos. So anyway, I just want to let everybody know that One Awesome Mensch is still making videos. His name is now Timothy Keller Van Dweller. I'm still going to be making videos. You know, there are things you can do to help us small channels, and if you want to try to keep us around. So that's it. So have a great day, everybody.